Okay, Cyril, thank you for joining me. First things first, congratulations. You finally made your debut for Nigeria.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Finally, like you say, of course, it's a special moment for me. It's a big honor, so I'm really happy.
Okay. So was it everything you expect? I mean, it was a few minutes we know, but was it what you expected?
Yeah, I didn't know what I could expect. Of course, the first thing is that it's a friendly game here in Austria. This is different, of course, from an official game in Nigeria. This is the first thing, so it's a little bit different than I expected. And the game was difficult at the end. Everybody was tired. I tried to push, but yeah, it's been a hard week for everybody, so it's normal. Yeah, it could be better, of course, with a win, but I'm fine with this right now.
Yeah, you look very sharp. I mean, maybe that's because you've been playing a bit in Europe, and you came on and you almost scored a goal. What would it have meant for you to score that goal if it had gone in? I think the keeper saved it, right?
No, I just could get my foot against it, not a real shot, but so it went yeah a little bit sideways of the goal.
Mhm.
What would it mean for me to score? Yeah, I don't know. I will have to score to feel it, but I can imagine that it's undescribable feeling. Already to play for your country is undescribable, but to score would be something else, of course.
Mhm. So just talk to me about that. You know, okay, you know what? Let me just go back a little bit to you coming into camp. You were called up last year, and then coronavirus. I know you were looking forward to it, and then the coronavirus just sort of put a spanner in the works, and then you finally got to make it. So when you got to the camp, what did you expect, and what did you see when you got there?
Yeah, when I arrived at the camp for the first minutes, I arrived at the airport. Even I had a really good. Yeah, the guys were waiting for me. Like Alan Passu, Jamilu Collins. They took care of me. They helped me. But also coming into this group was a real pleasure. It's sometimes when you move from clubs and you come into a new group, it's hard to come into the group, but here it was a pleasure to come into. Everybody was really nice, helpful, respectful, and then it's just really nice to come into the group and have this feeling and to be yourself.
Mhm. And of course, normally when you come in, you have to do something. You have to sing. What did you have to sing? What did they make you sing?
Uh, actually, I sung because of the nerves. I just sung a song that I always sing when I'm new at a club. So I went for it's my classic. I went for Akon, Smack That,
Ah.
and yeah, of course, I practiced it a couple of times, but yeah, they were satisfied. I was accepted.
So you did not mess it up at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't mess it up, but it was a safe choice. I must admit.
Okay, so let's just now circle back to you making up your mind to play for Nigeria. We've not really heard the story of how you came to make this choice. So tell me a little bit. Was it your dad, your mom, or was it just you making the decision that you wanted to play for Nigeria?
Yeah, yeah. At first, I must admit it's something that I dreamt of, but I never could believe I would achieve this. For example, 10 years ago, I was playing in the under 19 in the fourth division in Belgium. I was going to college. I was going to study, and it was not even in my mind to become a professional football player. I hoped for it, but I would never expect. And first, I became professional football player, and yeah, a couple of years later, 6 years later, I'm in the national team of a country with more than 200 million people. Yeah, yeah, for me that's unreal for sure. But yeah, the first time it started was I think 4 years ago when I was in second division in Holland, and some reports came that there is a Nigerian striker who's scoring a lot of goals, and at that moment I was like, yeah, it's true. But then the first questions came: would you choose for Nigeria if they come? I said, like, if they come, for sure, but I don't think they will come because I'm playing in second league in Holland right now. But when you see how I developed the last years, I played European football. I became last year top scorer of Eredivisie. then you feel it's coming closer. And yeah, then for me, there was no choice. If they call you, it's an unbelievable honor, and of course I want to go.
Mhm. So, but I mean, let's look at it this way. I know you're a bit of a late bloomer, like you said, starting a bit late. But if you had a choice, Belgium called you, Nigeria called you. You know, it's an unfair question. I know. Don't worry. I know it's an unfair question, but I have to ask it. So, if you had a choice between Nigeria and Belgium, would you still have picked Nigeria?
Yeah, I think so. If I ask my mom to help me, she will pick Nigeria for sure.
If you ask your dad?
Yeah, he too. He likes this. He loves this. Absolutely. He's one of the biggest fan. He ordered the new jersey also together with my brother. So yeah, they love it.
Okay, so just to, just a little bit about your family. We know, I think your mom is Nigerian, your dad is Belgian.
Yeah.
So yeah, how is that family dynamic like?
What do you mean?
Well, your mom, she's from Nigeria, and then she moved to Belgium. She met your dad. So how, when you're at home, does she make? Because look, trust me, I have Nigerian parents. My wife is also. I know how Nigerian mothers can be. You know, does she cook Nigerian food? Does she make you like learn Nigerian culture and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course she learned us, me and my brother. But for the biggest part, also when we went to my close family, my grandmother, my uncle, my aunt, they live in London and Manchester. So we went there every summer, every winter, and of course there I could fully absorb it. So yeah, I got a pretty good introduction.
So you ate the Nigerian food with all the spicy peppers and everything.
Yeah. But when I was really like a kid, they wouldn't allow me to eat it because it was too spicy.
But now you're used to it.
Yeah. We had it here in the camp one evening because of the ambassador. He arranged it, and yeah, everybody enjoyed it for sure, for sure.
Including all of you newcomers, who have just changed. You, Kevin, you guys were also enjoying it.
Yeah, of course we did. I never saw the guys running that fast to the to the dinner, but we had fun. It was good. It was nice. We enjoyed it for sure.
That's good. So now just talk to me. You moved from Heracles to Genk. I know that at the point where you were about to move, there were expectations that you probably would be moving to maybe a bigger club or somewhere else, and you ended up going to Genk. So just tell me how did that happen? How did that move happen? And why
Um,
did you choose Genk in particular?
Yeah, of course, with Corona, a lot of things changed. I had some talks with big teams in the big leagues, but at the moment Corona happened, they were out of money. They said, "Yeah, we really want you, but it's not possible to buy you anymore at this point. So maybe next summer or the summer after. So this you have to accept." But I had a good talks. I had some really good talks again with Italian club, two Italian clubs, one French club and Genk. And yeah, I assumed everything, and I had the best feeling in Genk. And I'm a guy who likes to trust his feeling, his gut. And yeah, I was really happy about the choice. It's a big club, maybe bigger than some people expect. But last year they were champion in Belgium. They were in the group stage in the Champions League with Liverpool and Napoli and Salzburg. So it's quite a big team. They sold for 80 million. You also know, like, of course, the Nigerian players who play there, like Ndidi, who was sold for a lot of money. So it's a pretty big club, and I think for me it's the perfect step to a big league if you do good. If you do it good, Genk, for sure you will make a good step. And this was also really important for me because I feel like I still can develop and can learn, and that's what I'm planning to do.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you have Paul and Nwachu there with you. So you guys at the club level, you're competing for a spot. At the national team level, it's the same thing. So you've got that competition going. So who do you think is going to win that battle?
That's a good question. Yeah. I was a little bit injured, and then Paul got his chance, and he fully took it. If you see at the last games, he was
Yeah, he's been on fire. He scored 5 goals last month alone.
That's it. He was very strong, and he got the chance and he took it, and he fully deserved it because he's a great striker. So at this moment, I don't think Paul will go out of the team, which is normal after his goals. But now I have to prove that we can play together, and I think I did that the last game. And I think we could fit together because he can be like the target man, and I can be around him. And yeah, I think if we play good together, that any duo of central defenders in Belgium, they will worry about it and they will say, "Oh no, these two guys." So I think this is something we have to work to. But of course, the coach is the boss and he picks the team. But I think it could work if we play together.
Oh yeah, certainly, and it makes it really good, to have the two options because he's big and tall, he's strong in the air, and you've got great link-up play. You can forage around in the box. So that's a lot of problems for defenders. I mean, I can just imagine the two of you doing that at club level. They're coming over to the national team and doing the same thing. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course, that would be amazing. But that's like I said, these are the choices for the coach. I'm lucky I'm not the coach. But yeah, for sure, this is something we bring into here. We played a couple of times together on training. And yeah, you can see that we know each other, we feel each other. Also, we have a great relationship next to the pitch because some people maybe think like, oh, these guys, they're only rivals in the club in Nigeria for national team, but it doesn't feel like this at all. Paul is a great guy. I support him even when I'm on the bench and he's playing. I fully support him. I try to help him. We try to push each other in training, so that feels good also.
Yeah, and of course, it must also make it easier that you're also going to be playing alongside somebody like Victor Osimhen. Were you disappointed when he couldn't make it because of the coronavirus?
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed because I was, of course, I know him as a player, but I was really looking forward to seeing him in the trainings and to work with him and see him live because also yeah, I heard I have good contacts with Dries Mertens from Napoli, and I heard that he was also impressed by Victor. So yeah, I was really curious, but yeah, hopefully next time.
That's true. So now tell me, I mean, I'm sure you've followed Nigerian football for a bit, but who are your Nigerian football heroes?
For me, yeah, it's not that difficult. It's Okocha. It's I was in a football academy I think 15 years ago, no 12 13 years ago, and everybody had to pick like one signature dribble move to do every player, and for me it was the Okocha they called it, and it was like when you roll it under your sole and you step over it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
At the 1998 World Cup, we did that a lot.
that's it. So I took that one, and then for sure, yeah. When you look just on YouTube to his highlights, yeah, you understand why I picked it.
That's good. So, playing for the Super Eagles, what would you like to achieve with the team?
Yeah, I think it's a team with a lot of potential. So going into the next AFCON, the next year, yeah, for sure, I have to work hard to be there, but I will do everything for it, and then it's up to the coaches, of course. But I think this team has potential, and they showed it last year with the third place. But it was so close, only with the free kick in the last minute, that I think, yeah, when you flip a coin, they could win it also, the tournament. So, and I think this has to be the goal, and I think it's possible. And also, if you see now the games, Algeria, Tunisia, these are the better teams in Africa. And yeah, I think for sure we can do something against these teams, for sure.
Now, these were two very difficult games. And I know a lot of people were not happy about the way the games went. The one against Algeria, and then even the one against Tunisia. So from a player perspective, you saw one game and then you played in the other one. How would you rate these two games?
These were very difficult games for sure. But yeah, for the first thing, we could also have played against like the smaller countries and won the games with ease, as you can say. But I think this is better a better challenge, and this is better to learn when you play against the top teams, because these are the games where you get better as a team, as an individual, and this is what I think what the coaches and the staff are looking for. It especially Algeria was a really hard game. They had a good team, some good individuals too. But I think apart from the corner, the goal, we didn't give away a lot. It was only unlucky that we couldn't score. And also Tunisia, we started very good. The first half was very good, and you felt after we missed the chance on the 2-0 that the momentum shifted a little bit. And in these friendly games, especially second half when everybody gets tired, it's been a busy period for a lot of players starting the competition again. Now coming here, playing 2 games, then and it's normal that you cannot push it through. But I think when you look at everything, that it's been a good week for us for sure.
True that. You know the feeling of being top scorer. Right now, Victor Osimhen is top scorer in the AFCON qualifiers. We have 4 games to go. If we win the next 2 games, we qualify. So that means that it's possible that the coach might, if I'm going to win and a draw, the coach might rest people like Osimhen and maybe give you a chance. So knowing the feeling of being top scorer, do you think maybe you could come in these qualifiers and become the top scorer and snatch it from under Osimhen's nose?
Yeah, I will first try to score the first goal, and then we can look at the rest. And still, I think, Osimhen is on 4 goals now. When everything goes well, he will play the next game. So I hope for Nigeria that he scores again and that he's out of my reach.
Okay. Well, we're quite happy to have you with the team, and we hope that we can talk to you a bit more. Wish you all the best in at Genk and also with the Super Eagles. And just to round up a little bit, the coach talked about wanting to try, more players, try different tactics and things. So when you look at the way the team was, when you were going in, what did he tell you? And, do you feel like it was something that you did everything he told you to do when you were going on the pitch?
Yeah, of course, I try to put some pressure on the defense, on the goalkeeper with when they try to build up. I try to create some chaos with my runs. I try to win the duel. So I think I did what was possible. I didn't have like a real shot. This is something I hope for next time that I can show this. But I think it went well. It went okay. But there's room for improvement, and this is good. This is what I like. So that's what we go for.
And what did your family say when they? I mean, I'm sure they called you right after the game. So tell me, what did they say when they called you, or you called them? Who called who? You called them or they called you?
My mother called me. Yeah, she was unbelievably proud. She said this is a very special moment. There are not a lot of people who can say this in their life, that they will be able to represent their countries. So enjoy this moment. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I can imagine. What state is your mom from?
Excuse me?
What state in Nigeria is your mom from?
Lagos, Okokomaiko.
Oh, okay. So you're a Lagos boy. Okay, Amoiku. So can you speak Yoruba?
No, not good. But I can understand a little bit. Also the pidgin, I can understand a little bit, but speaking is difficult. But I will learn it for sure.
Okay, what's your Yoruba name? What is your Yoruba name?
My second name is Kolawole.
Kolawole. Oh, okay. See, people didn't know that. So now at least I know something that most people don't know, which is which is good. And if you give me your best pidgin. Speak your best pidgin for me.
The connection is very bad. I don't hear you.
I think it's come back now. You disappeared from. I was saying that you can speak pidgin. Speak your best pidgin English for me. Say something in pidgin English. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Now I hear you.
Yeah, I was saying, say something in pidgin English for me.
Abek.
Okay, well that will pass. Anyway, thanks a lot, Cyriel. We'll stay in touch, and like I said, we wish you all the best, and Thank you for having this conversation.
You're welcome. Thanks you.
Mm.